We've been pretty much non-stop Dragonlance as of late. GameMasters here, and yeah, Dragonlance has by far seen more videos pushed out on my channel than really any other 5th edition book because, well, Dragonlance. I've spoken highly of it. I've been critical of it. Are there things that they got right? Sure. Are there things that felt kind of flat? Well, I'm not going to rehash all of that in today's video, but you can breeze through back through my Dragonlance playlist, and I'll link it towards the end of this video. But today, I want to dive deep into the Dragonlance Companion from Splinterverse, which you can find over on DMsGuild, and I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. What this is, and you can opt for the PDF or the hardcover, but it's a companion book to things you will encounter as you adventure throughout Krynn. There are 3 character origins. Draconian. Yeah, in the official 5e Dragonlance book, they're simply monsters, but you want to play as them? Well, with this companion, you can. There is also the half-ogre and the Thenoi, a walrus folk. In addition to that, there are also 13 subclass options. The new Dragonlance book has, what, 1? This book will net you 13. And there are 2 backgrounds, the Knight of Naraka and the Seeker Guard, and along with those are 7 feats. But wait! There's more. How many spells were included in the 5e version of Dragonlance? And I'm not talking the spells that come with the backgrounds. I'm talking just spells that player casters have access to. Anyone? Anyone? How about you back there in the red shirt? Well, Dragonlance Companion has 18. And check this out. Paradox. It's a 3rd level transmutation spell available to artificers, sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards. You draw the latent chronal energy from around the air, from around you, and make a small change in history. In essence, you can change an action that you took within the last minute and erase that action or completely replace it with a different action. Moreover, everyone will have forgotten that original action. At higher levels, like when you use a spell slot for 4th level or higher, you can change up to the last 10 minutes. 5th level, and you can change the last 30 minutes. 6th level goes back as far as an hour. And by the time you're 9th level, you've got an entire week's worth of actions you can pick from. Yeah, that's a pretty slick spell. But trust me, that is nothing compared to Nullify. I'm not even going to mention what it can do here. You'll just need to get the book to see for yourself. And if you act now, you'll get loads of magic items. The 5th edition Dragonlance gave us a total of 4 new magic items, with one of them being a Dragonlance. This Dragonlance Companion gives us 22, which includes legacy items. And what's a legacy item? These are items that are magic in nature, but are kind of not at their fullest power. Players will need to do something or otherwise figure out how to unlock the powers. For example, the coal tender. It is a small band of iron, a ring, and in its common form, it provides to you warmth, and you're able to withstand temperatures down to negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit and still feel comfortable. Listen, going into the winter months, I'd love to have one of these. And in its rarest form, it would provide to you immunity to fire damage for 1 attack, but also the target you're swinging at is vulnerable to the type of damage dealt by your weapon. There is also the device of time journeying, and while this magic item does a lot, it is the time travel aspect that I really want to focus on. Oh, I can hear some of you now.
Oh, holy hell, time travel in Dragonlance? Come on.
But check this out. It's really in this section, and yes, there is a small section in this companion book that is devoted to time travel. And it is really that this section wins over for me, the whole book. Imagine traveling back to before the Cataclysm. What if your players want to go all the way back to the Age of Starbirth? This section allows for that. Imagine being able to be there to witness the signing of the Swordsheath Scroll or playing a campaign that runs the players through the Kinslayer War. One magic item that isn't listed in here is the thumbs up. But how it works is this. If you're enjoying this video, you can tap that like button, and the more likes this video gets, the more magic it can spread to others, and I thank you kindly for that. Oh, and guess what? The gods are presented in here in wonderful glory. It talks about their avatars, their backgrounds, and provides more than just 1 paragraph about each of them. But, and I'm going to consider this a bonus, remember the 22 magic items that we just talked about a few minutes ago? We get 21 more. Because of the gods, each one of them has their own weapon and item of choice. But of course, getting it from them is going to require some pretty powerful characters. But still, 43 magic items is insane. The Bestiary. Oh yeah, there's some new monsters in here too. It gives us 9 more monsters. But even better than that, each one comes with its own adventure hook, so the DM can easily incorporate them into the overall adventure. All of that information covers roughly the first 100 pages or so. The book itself is about 180 pages, with the remaining ones covering awesome encounters, adventures, and NPCs, and more monsters specific to the corresponding adventure in that section. And on page 164, there's a very wicked-looking group of zombies. But the last few pages, the appendix, it contains, as best I can count, over 50 adventure hooks. Combine those with the ones presented alongside the monsters in the bestiary, and listen, this book, this Dragonlance Companion, it's a no-brainer. It's chock full of goodies from cover to cover. What the official Dragonlance 5e book is missing, this one more than makes up for. As mentioned at the top of this video, this is the playlist for all my Dragonlance material. And for this Dragonlance Companion, let me know down in the comments what you think of it. Did you get it already? Plan to? Let me know again down in the comments, and until next our paths cross, may none of us get nullified.